Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into AI entrepreneur fortune.
Ooh, very exciting.
It is. This is something launching on December 2nd. And it promises to be like your AI-powered business sidekick.
It sounds pretty good to me.
I know, right? So we're going to be looking at the sales page for it, of course. And there's a great video review by Sylwia over at Sylwia's marketing YouTube channel. She's fantastic, by the way, if you haven't checked her out.
Yeah, Sylvia's awesome. And actually, she's had really positive past experiences with Don Vu, who created this product. She's used some of his other products, and she was really raving about his quality and the support she gets.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it is. She even, showed his Warrior Plus score, which is almost perfect.
Oh, wow.
I know. So that's pretty reassuring right off the bat.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever I see someone with a really good score like that on Warrior Plus, I just think, oh, this person knows what they're doing.
For sure, yeah.
They care about their customers.
Exactly.
So let's get into it. What exactly is AI Entrepreneur Fortune?
So it's basically an AI toolkit, and it's designed to help you with all those little time-consuming tasks that you have to do when you're running a business. Primarily content creation and marketing.
Got it.
And the way it does this is by using a collection of custom-trained GPTs.
GPTs.
Yeah, so GPT stands for Generative Pre-Trained Transformer. And essentially what that means is it's an AI model that can understand and generate human-like text.
Okay, so it's kind of like having a whole team of AI copywriters and marketing assistants all in one package.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that these GPTs are specialized. For example, there's one called Zeta that can help you create social media posts that are actually engaging and even funny.
Wait a minute. AI that can tell jokes.
I know. It's crazy, but it's true.
Okay. I am intrigued.
Yeah, right. So imagine never having to stare at a blank screen again, trying to come up with the perfect tweet. You could just have Zeta whip up a week's worth of social media posts and minute.
That would be amazing. And speaking of saving time, tell me about Lex. This is the one that helps you write SEO-friendly articles, right?
Yeah.
Which is so important.
I know. Everybody needs that.
Yes. Especially if you want to get those eyeballs on your content, on your website.
Exactly. And you know what's even better?
What?
All of this works with a free ChatGPT account.
Oh, wow.
I know, so you don't have to have a paid subscription to any fancy AI tool.
So it's accessible to anyone, even if you're on a budget.
Exactly. And I think that's really important, making these tools accessible to everyone.
Definitely. Now I'm curious, what if I wanted to create something a little bit more substantial, like an ebook, to position myself as an expert in my field?
Well, they've got that too.
Oh, tell me more.
So there's one called Quora, and Quora specializes in ebook creation.
Whoa.
So imagine being able to just crank out these high-quality ebooks on whatever topic you want and establish yourself as a go-to authority in your niche.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And the best part is the product comes with a commercial license. So you can actually use this to create content for clients too, potentially create a whole new income stream for yourself.
That is a very cool feature. Now, Sylwia shared a sneak peek of her using Quora in her video, and I was really impressed. I mean, it seemed really easy to use, and the ebook that she produced looked very professional.
It did.
So let's talk about those done-for-you social media posts, because AI Entrepreneur Fortune includes 365 of them.
Yeah, an entire year's worth.
I mean, you'll never have to worry about coming up with social media content again.
I know, right?
And they all come with customizable Canva templates.
Yeah, so you can easily just add your branding, make them your own.
So it's like having a social media manager.
Exactly.
Like working for you 24/7.
Pretty much.
Okay, so we've got Zeta, we've got Lex, we've got Quora. Is there anything this thing can't do?
Well, there's also Rex. That helps you write freelance proposals if you're a freelancer.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. And you know how tedious those proposals can be to write? This one can streamline the whole process for you. And Sylwia mentioned that it even adds in a little bit of humor to help you stand out.
AI that can be funny? This is blowing my mind.
It is pretty impressive.
I'm loving this.
Then there's Bolt for optimizing your Google business profile. So if you have a local business, this is super important.
Oh, yeah. Getting those local customers.
Exactly. And then there's Jury for legal pages, making sure your website's compliant with all the legal stuff.
Oh, very important.
Right.
You don't want to get in trouble with that.
No, you definitely don't.
So we've got content creation, marketing, client outreach. Is there anything this AI toolkit can't do?
Well, it can't do your taxes yet, but
Okay.
it does have Aura, which is for personal development.
Oh, yeah. So it can help you stay motivated and reach your goals.
Yeah, exactly. Like your own personal AI coach.
I love that. And Sylvia pointed out that while you can use this with a free ChatGPT account, which is awesome, that you do run into usage limits, which is understandable.
Yeah, understandable.
But it's awesome that it works with the free account.
Yeah.
And if you need more, you can always upgrade to ChatGPT Plus.
Right. Or you can check out the optional upgrades that AI Entrepreneur Fortune offers.
Oh, okay. Like what?
So Sylvia specifically recommended checking out OTO1.
OTO1, what's that?
It stands for One-Time Offer 1.
Oh, okay.
It's basically like a special offer that they give you when you buy the main product. And in this case, OTO1 includes 20 more GPT tools and vertical videos for social media. So it's like supercharging your AI arsenal.
Sounds tempting. But I think we've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
From these custom GPTs to these done-for-you social media posts.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a pretty comprehensive toolkit.
It really is.
So what do you think? I mean, what's the most exciting thing about AI Entrepreneur Fortune to you?
I think the most exciting thing is that it really does seem to be hitting that sweet spot of accessibility, affordability, and real-world application. You know, it's not just hype. It's like, here's a tool that you can use to solve actual problems in your business and free up your time.
Absolutely. Now, I have to ask, though, what about the human element? Because we've seen how AI can potentially revolutionize content creation, client outreach.
Yeah, it's a great question. And I think it's important to remember that while AI can automate a lot of those tasks and make us more efficient, it can't replace that human touch entirely.
Right.
You know, building relationships, creating those genuine connections, that's still super important for any successful business.
For sure. It's all about finding that balance between leveraging AI, but also maintaining that human touch.
Exactly. And Sylvia actually mentioned that AI Entrepreneur Fortune is launching at a special price of $27.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's a steal.
That is,
Yeah.
because the regular price is $97.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, so that's a huge discount.
Yeah, huge discount. And she even shared a coupon code, which is AI Fortune, for an extra $5 off.
Oh, very nice. We will definitely include a link in the description where you can learn more about the product and take advantage of that launch special.
For sure.
So whether you're an AI enthusiast or you're just kind of dipping your toes into the world of artificial intelligence, I think this is definitely a product worth checking out.
I think so too.
But of course, the decision to invest in any tool
Yeah.
comes down to your individual needs and goals.
Yeah.
You know what makes sense for your business.
Exactly. We just want to give you the information so you can make an informed decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about the bigger picture. You know, when you think about AI, how do you see it potentially transforming your own work and freeing up more time for things that you actually enjoy doing?
That's a really good question. I know we've talked a lot about AI Entrepreneur Fortune, but I think it's important to step back and think about the bigger picture.
Definitely. So I want you to take a minute and just reflect on that.
Yeah, it's really fascinating to think about how these tools can change things for entrepreneurs. Like if you could just free up like an extra 10 hours a week just from not having to do your social media.
Oh gosh, 10 hours.
What could you do at that time?
I know. It's crazy to think about. I mean, I could finally read all those books that are just sitting on my nightstand, or I could finally take that pottery class I've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
Or maybe even start that passion project that I keep putting off.
I love that. And that's really what I'm most excited about with this whole like AI revolution is that it's not just about efficiency, it's about reclaiming our time.
Right.
And our energy so we can focus on the things that actually matter to us.
Yeah.
Both professionally and personally.
Absolutely. Speaking of things that matter, Sylvia did mention that AI Entrepreneur Fortune comes with a pretty awesome launch special.
Yeah, she did. For a limited time, it's only $27.
$27.
I know. That's a huge discount from the regular price of $97.
That's less than spent on a fancy dinner sometimes.
Right. And on top of that, there's a coupon code you can use for an extra $5 off.
Oh, wow. What is it?
It's AI Fortune.
Awesome. We'll make sure to include a link in the description.
Yes.
So you can go check it out.
Definitely.
No pressure.
Yeah.
But if it sounds like something that would benefit you and your business, definitely go take a look.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, even if you decide this particular product isn't right for you, it's still so important to just keep an eye on how AI is evolving because it's changing so rapidly.
It really is.
It's going to impact all of us, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I have to ask, because this is a question that comes up a lot. What are your thoughts on those who are a little bit afraid of AI? Like that AI is going to take over the world.
Yeah, the whole robots are going to steal our jobs thing.
Exactly.
I think it's important to approach it with, you know, a healthy dose of both excitement and caution because AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
Right.
And it all comes down to how we choose to use it.
Makes sense. It's all about using AI responsibly and ethically.
Exactly. And I think the key here is to really focus on how it can enhance our abilities and free us up to do the things that humans do best. Like, things like creativity and critical thinking and building relationships.
Right. So it's not about replacing humans. It's about creating a partnership between humans and AI.
Exactly. And I think that's what makes this whole conversation so fascinating. We really are on the cusp of something brand new, and it's so exciting to think about the possibilities.
It really is.
Yeah.
And one thing that struck me about AI entrepreneur fortune is that it's not just for these tech-savvy entrepreneurs or big corporations.
Right.
It seems very accessible to anyone who wants to just kind of dip their toes into the world of AI and see how it can benefit them.
Absolutely. And I think that's what's so important. We need to democratize access to these tools so that everyone can benefit.
Well said.
Yeah.
Now I want to shift our focus back to you, our listener, because what stands out to you the most about AI entrepreneur fortune?
Yeah. What aspects of this resonate with you?
How do you see AI potentially transforming your own work or your life?
That's a great question to think about because we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
But it's really all about how you can apply these insights to your own unique situation.
Exactly. So take some time to really reflect on what you've learned.
Yeah.
And, maybe even journal about it. And think about how you can integrate these ideas into your own journey.
Yeah, and remember, the great thing about this digital age is that we have access to so much information and resources.
Oh, yeah.
So don't be afraid to explore and experiment.
Absolutely.
Find the tools and the strategies that work best for you.
And remember, the future is what we make it.
Hmm.
And with AI, it's looking pretty bright.
Yeah, it really is. We've opened this treasure chest of AI tools.
Yeah.
And now it's up to you to decide what you're going to take with you.
That's such a good analogy. And I think the key takeaway here is that AI isn't some far-off future concept anymore.
Right.
It's here.
It's now.
It's accessible.
Yeah.
And it's ready to empower everyone. And what excites me is this is really just the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who knows what amazing AI-powered tools we're going to have 5-10 years from now.
Wow, it's mind-boggling to think about. Imagine AI that can predict market trends with perfect accuracy, or even create personalized marketing campaigns that are tailored to each individual customer.
Wow. Yeah, that would be incredible. But even with all this talk about AI, it's important to remember that it really is just a tool.
It is.
At the end of the day, it's up to us, the humans,
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, to use it wisely and ethically.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, ultimately, success in business and in life, it's about more than just efficiency and automation. It's about, building relationships, creating value, making a positive impact.
Mm-hmm. So true.
Yeah.
It's about using AI to enhance our human capabilities, not replace them.
Exactly. And I think that's a great note to end on.
It is.
As you're on your journey,
Yeah.
remember to embrace AI, but also stay true to your values, your vision, and your human connection.
Beautifully said. Well, on that note, I think we're going to wrap up this deep dive into AI entrepreneur fortune.
Sounds good.
We hope you enjoyed it, that you found it insightful, maybe even a little inspiring.
Yeah. Remember, the future is what we make it.
Yes.
And with AI, it's looking pretty bright.
Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.
See you next time.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.